nothing.
I just want to point out that right now in the Ocho Trivia Challenge league, Alex is in first and Cam and I are tied for second. So watch out. We're all college drafted already.
All right, penultimate game of week 7 between Mentally Illest and the Chickenhawks. Mentally Illest 5-1 in second place. The Chickenhawks 2-4 in 10th. And they need this game because 8th place is Pool Boy, and they won this week, so they have to keep pace, or else they'll fall 2 games out of the playoff picture. 10.7 points per game to 8.3. Mentally Ill is tied with Manchester United for the most steals correct through 6 matches. Chickenhawks 42% of points scored this week within the last 2 weeks, so I guess they're heating up. Both teams scored 10 points last week, but 1 won and 1 loss. Mentally Illest lost to the Scarlet Knights 10-12. Chickenhawks beat the Night Pandas 10-8. Your first Neil category of the night is March Madness Legends. Very timely. Does anyone want to double?
No.
No.
Okay. Mentally Illest. What Southland Conference team had Thomas Walkup when he dropped 33 points to carry his squad over third seed West Virginia in 2016?
Um, does anybody can you fill me in as to who is in the Southland Conference?
Nope.
I mean, I know McNeese is in the Southern Conference, but that's all that I know.
I know for if that was their first tournament win tonight, so I know it's not
Yeah,
them.
so it's not them. This could be a phone a friend, Jim.
Sure.
I mean, it's around 1. I did text him, but they could get this.
I remember the name Walk Up. I do not remember the team.
I actually I do have a guess, but I don't think it's in conference. I just don't.
I'm gonna call
What's your
Jim.
guess?
Quick phone a friend.
We like to get out of the way early, you know.
Question time is right. This is a confidence level question. Categories March Madness Legends. The question is, what Southland Conference team did Thomas Walkup when he got 33 points to carry his squad over third seed
Memories. Oh, the spring shootout is at 3:30 a.m. tomorrow, so I guess I should record that. I can watch it at work.
What Southland Conference team
I'll probably get spoiled from there.
when he got 33 points to carry his squad over third seed West Virginia in 2016?
Okay, you got 30 seconds. I can't really hear Steven.
Yeah.
Even if it was maybe what I was thinking.
10 seconds.
Okay. All right. We'll go with that. Thank you very much.
All right, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
His best guess was Stephen F. Austin.
Oh, I forgot to put the phone in front of him.
Sure. SFA sounds great.
All right, we'll roll with that. We'll final that.
That's correct.
Let's go, Jim.
Good guess.
An animal.
Why not, right?
Is that 2 in a row that Jim got right?
He must be back on the fucking boss, man.
Oh yeah.
All right, Chickenhawks. Langston Brown was the leading scorer for this SoCon conference team in 2014. I guess conference was superfluous there. When they beat number 3 seed Duke.
I can think of SoCon teams, but it'll be a random guess because the SoCon is I guess a lacrosse. They have lacrosse teams, so did Wofford beat? I mean, they're in the tournament now.
Yeah, be careful naming too much.
Well, Leaf, would you
I-
know? Have an
No,
idea?
this is before I got to Duke. I have no idea.
I feel like I remember Wofford having a big win. I could guess another team, but I don't want to give them anything.
No, based on them needing the phone a friend last round, I'm assuming they're not gonna get it, so I would just throw that out.
Wofford final?
Who's in the SoCon?
I was going to ask you if you could name one other team. I know a lot of schools is not.
You know, Bowling Green,
They're definitely not in the SoCon.
VCU.
Not in the SoCon.
They're in the A10.
What you guys seem to know a lot of teams that are in the SoCon. Can anybody
In fairness, Steven did say that.
just throw a singular one
Let's
out there?
go Alabama A&M final.
Is it Furman?
I think they're in the SWAC. This is Mercer.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Atlanta school.
No, it's in
Kinda.
Macon.
Macon.
Way
Their
slow.
law school is here, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I wasn't. Well, I didn't make these questions, but I wasn't thinking that teams would be getting them based on the conference, more just remembering that X team upset X team. Okay. Random countries that exist is your geography category.
Ooh, do we?
I
do we
don't.
let it rip
I don't know
early?
if we're gonna get a
No.
better one than that.
Not in this matchup. I don't think we do it.
Okay. Well, there's no guarantee of history, so we got to wait on maybe a name puzzle or a music question.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't want to double this with nose
Yeah.
of outline.
I mean, I don't feel good about this at all.
All right,
That's a
Yeah.
fucking trap. Leave. I'll try that.
I was just gonna say we can see right through that. Don't.
Yeah, dude. All right. We're not
Okay.
gonna double.
No one's doubling. Here's the mentally illest question. Malta or Malta, if you don't speak Europeanese, I don't know what that means. It is closest to what African country?
Closest would be Tunisia, right?
I mean, probably.
I actually had a different thought, but it's real. I mean, it could be either of
I mean, it's one of five.
either of the. Yeah.
I mean, I'm just trying to think about the North African coast. There's a portion that sticks out like that, and then it goes back down. And I think that's it. And I'm pretty sure that's Tunisia.
yeah. That is
I-
Tunisia. Yeah.
I think Tunisia would be. Yeah, I think Tunisia is just
Yeah, I think it's a good guess.
because again, I was thinking the one to the right of it, but
Yeah, I mean, that is. It could also be that one.
It's I just don't know how far
I don't know which
Yeah.
one. Yeah,
Malta is in the Mediterranean.
All right, we're gonna go with Tunisia final.
okay.
Correct.
That was a long pause.
That's dirty. You got us on that.
I stand by good non-double.
Yeah, that was a tough question.
Okay, Chickenhawks. East Timor, or Timor-Leste, if you don't speak American, is closest in proximity to what Asian nation?
Does it share? I mean, it's one of two things. So I'm just gonna say both of them. It's either Malaysia or Indonesia. If we didn't get one, they're gonna get the other one. I think it's Indonesia that it shares an island with. I could be wrong, but I think that's the case.
This is all you. I have no clue.
All right, we'll go Indonesia final.
Correct.
I'm assuming if we did whichever one we guessed, you guys would have said the other one.
Yeah, probably.
That was
All right, 2-1. Next is NHL jerseys. Would anyone like to double?
Ooh.
Oh, what do you guys think?
So I'm actually going to go with no. And it is because of you and I watched a game earlier in the week where this was a real kicker.
Yeah, but those were colors, and Matt used interesting color choices. And this is, I don't know.
I would, you know what? That's fine. I would do it.
It's a Neil game if that affects your judgment at all.
Yeah, I mean, I think Matt would make a harder NHL question than Neil. I
Okay.
don't
I would
think
do
that
it.
they know anything about the NHL.
I would do it.
That's insulting.
Oh,
No, I think Alex knows a good amount.
We've
I was just
only
gonna
missed
say-
one NHL question all season.
All right, well, should we sit on it? Up to you guys.
Wait, whoa, I thought they
Or are we
already.
bluffing?
I mean, the question is whether we're going to get something better.
Mm.
This might be the gimme category with Neil. I'm not gonna lie.
We're going to sit on it. We're going to wait.
Okay. Well, I changed this category because it was way too preposterously easy. So,
Oh, okay.
so now the questions are this: mentally illest. Guess the year within plus or minus 2 years
Okay.
that the Sabres retired their slug logo uniforms and switched to their current primary logo.
Oh, what?
I really love that we did not double this now. This is awesome. That's
You may be overcooked here, Matt. A
Um,
year plus or minus 2 years.
Plus or minus 2. So we have like a 5-year window.
Yeah, you've got like half a decade to aim at here.
I gotta guess. But
Hmm.
Like the exact category I went 2 for 2 on when Ethan asked us this against mentally illest, actually, now that I think about it.
I do remember that actually.
I
Yeah.
remember this too.
Yeah, it was a stupid category then.
Not only
too.
that, but you got both exact years.
I did.
Like it wasn't even.
What do you think about 2012?
Okay, my guess was gonna be 2013. So
All right. 2012 final.
Correct.
Fucker.
It was 2010, so you could have guessed.
Okay.
oh,
Ooh.
oh, thank God you went with 12, boy. I was gonna say I knew it was like early 2010s in there, but I thought it was a little bit later.
I remember Jason Pominville in that jersey.
All right, Chickenhawks.
What a guy.
Guess the year within plus or minus 2 years that the Flames retired their Blasty alternate uniforms. That's the horse logo. And obviously, this doesn't count the fact they brought it back for 1 year, like 2 years ago.
Okay, it's certainly earlier.
Don't give him again, Logan.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like 07.
Yeah, I like that. Or like,
I would have been like 10 years old.
I like 07. I feel like I remember that like style of jersey back then.
Guys, I'm gonna
Um,
say don't change it because let's say you change it 1 year either direction, they can figure out what side you're more confident on. So I would just say send it.
Yeah, no, I think it's right before the early 2010s, so like 2007, because I feel like that covers up to 2009. Yeah, let's do it.
I feel like it could be later. We'll go 2007 final.
Correct. It was 2006, actually. So you were
Oh.
right on it.
Nice.
Oh,
I almost wore my Calgary Flames jersey or sweatshirt tonight too.
sure.
The Andrew sports fandom diaspora is a wide reaching.
I'm a Bruins fan. I just love Jerome McGinley.
Okay. 3-2. Next category is the niche round. The weekend lyrics.
Yo, what did we niche this
We
week?
decided on this.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah, dude, I
guess
told you we were
that's-
doing this.
I think those were the last questions I changed for the whole game. So the rest of the game is all on Neil. All right, mentally illest. The Weeknd uses the lyrics "Cali is the mission" in multiple songs. In which song did he first use these lyrics? Oh, they do a full backflip just for making a free throw? Seems excessive. Can you do a backflip? It's 'cause we do it all. Who's the gymnast? You are Will.
Yes.
Take Me Out of LA final.
Oh, I actually don't remember the answer, so we're just gonna give the Chickenhawks a guess and we'll find out together. I don't know if that's right or not.
Yo, this is gonna be a really obscure song. Anyone know a really obscure weekend song?
No. Starboy. Like the only thing I can think of.
I don't even think he says that in Starboy. So
All right, just final that.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
oh,
All right, the answer is the Morning Trilogy. So there we go. I'm pulling up Neil the email that has the game, so I remember the answers to the questions I didn't make. All right, so no points there. Indiana Jones is the question for Chickenhawks. Here it is. In the Temple of Doom, what is Indy forced to drink after being separated from Willie in Short Round by the Thuggy?
Um. Oh. Is it, uh. Like. d- Is it like? I know like what the bad guy's like name is, and I don't know if it's like the word for the drink though. The blood of Kali Ma final.
That's
Man.
correct.
Because I didn't know if it was the black, like the black sleep is what it's called in the movie. It's what but
Whenever Alex sounds like he's not gonna get it, you know he's gonna get it.
my brain just needs to like turn. It takes a while.
All right, so the Chickenhawks take the lead with that swing, and the next category is most expensive things, which I think is it's a food category.
Ooh,
So they want to double this.
this could be a good double.
Is
We
this-
did pretty well on this last time, but it's probably an ordering one again.
Can we get a clarification? Is this like general food or like fast food or like
It is food.
I think Cam's right. I think it's ordering. I don't think we do it.
No, because they could steal it.
Alright.
I think we're good.
Yeah. Good thought, Cam.
All right. Okay, no doubles. Here's the question for Mentally Illest. The most expensive salt is bamboo salt from, well, I guess let's ignore the word from. That takes about 45 to 60 days to produce and costs about, it should say from this country, I think, because the answer is going to be a country. So the most expensive salt is bamboo salt from this country that takes about 45 to 60 days to produce and costs about $100 per 250 grams.
Dude, what?
I gotta be honest, I was really hoping it was a fast food category.
Yeah, same.
And I know they were too.
Perhaps you guys thought the category was least expensive things.
I thought it was gonna be like most expensive thing on the fast
On the
food.
menu, yeah. I was
Like
like
the
really
grocery
excited
store.
for that. I was like, shit, I love fast food.
I mean, I have a guess, but I don't
I
don't have any reason for guessing it.
go nuts.
There's bamboo in China.
Yes,
bamboo.
yes.
There's bamboo in Atlanta, so
No,
like,
there's bamboo everywhere. I don't.
it's highly invasive.
What do you think?
Vietnam.
Sure.
Sure, man.
That sounds awesome. Actually.
All right, we'll go Vietnam final.
What if we stay on the peninsula vibe and go like Korea or some shit? I don't think it'd be China. That's too obvious.
Yeah, it
It's
would
probably
not be
Jap-
China.
It's definitely not Japan. I
I
don't
would
think.
like
say either
Cambodia?
Korea or-
I don't think he'd hit us with something that random.
No, this is tough enough. They're not the answer to this is not Cambodia. I don't hate Korea. What makes you think it's not Japan though?
I feel like I would have heard about that.
I feel like
from,
that's too easy.
I've been on a food Googling a lot about food in Japan, so I feel
It's
like I
not
would
gonna be
have seen
China.
that.
If you don't think it's Japan, go Korea.
Go with Korea.
All right, Korea final.
Well, you just said Korea. It's South Korea. So I said,
Are
what
you
country?
joking? Come on.
Say the name of a country. Jeez.
Whoa,
Not hard.
That's so gay.
If you said Dakota, if it was the name of the state, I can't give it to you.
All right, I guess we'll take it, but
That's rough.
we got the right answer.
You didn't.
You did not.
Yeah. Oh, we thought it was North Korean salt. Yeah, you're right.
Maybe you did. How am I
I
supposed
mean-
to know?
You could argue it's
Maybe
hard
that's
to
why
get
it's so
bamboo salt
expensive.
from North Korea, so it's expensive.
All right.
Yeah.
Chickenhawks
I have to
squander
chime in.
the question.
I
This
knew
is the
you-
second
I
time
knew
the
you were thinking
Chickenhawks.
something. Shut the
Second
fuck up,
time the
shut the
Chickenhawks
fuck
have
up.
submitted Korea as an answer this year. I let them clarify, but that's ridiculous.
All
Should
right.
have been able to clarify that. Thank
I
you.
only see
Well,
that.
no, that means you were on notice, actually. So now I really don't feel bad. All right, here's your question. Centauri or elvish honey is harvested once a year from caves in what European nation, costing upwards of $16,500 per kilogram?
Jesus.
Um,
What's a
the only
cave?
the only country that I can think of that has caves is Turkey. I don't.
That's not a bad guess at all.
But the thing is, would they say European nation? Because I don't think the caves are in the European side of Turkey. I don't know of any other caves in Europe. That's just the only country that I can think in that region that has caves.
That sounds like a very good logic to me.
I mean, there's caves everywhere,
And
but
we probably deserve this one after fucking Korea again. So God wants us to get it right. So Turkey.
it's as good a guess as any.
Yeah,
It's literally the only country I can think of that has caves.
go for it.
Right, we'll go Turkey final.
Ball don't lie. Ball
We
don't
missed the
lie.
question on the assumption that Turkey is the only country in Europe that has caves.
No, like they're the only they're the only country in that region that is famous for having caves.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't
France
know any
famously
that-
has like the painted caves, right? Okay. So that makes it 5-3.
How good is that honey?
I wouldn't know. Okay, NFL mercenaries is, I guess, an NFL category.
We're not doubling.
We are also not doubling.
Good.
All right, Chickenhawks. Or excuse me, Mentally Illest, your question. What running back did the Cowboys sign that has previously spent time with the Eagles and Panthers?
I got it.
I have no idea. I'm trying to think of like former Panthers running backs. You have like Jonathan Stewart, but I think that's way too far back. Andrew, you got anything?
No.
Okay.
Just
Chuba
This sounds
Hubbard.
like it would be this offseason.
Yeah.
It is this offseason, I'll clarify that.
I think Chuba Hubbard has only been with the Panthers and is still on the Panthers. So do we
5,
guess that?
4, 3, 2.
All right, Chuba Hubbard final.
This is Miles Sanders. Pretty sure.
Go for it. I don't know.
Because I remember the Panthers signed him and he was a bust like last year, right?
I'm not sure. I'm not.
idea. Just send it.
So I don't know if he's with the Cowboys, but that would make sense because he was with the Eagles.
Go
Okay.
for it.
We'll go Miles Sanders final.
There you go. Cam
Oh,
game.
Campbell.
I had no idea he was on the Panthers.
Really? That's
Yeah.
shocking. All right.
Is
I
it
think
shocking?
I drafted Miles Sanders in fantasy too many times to care what happens to him.
Fair. All right. Next question. The Seahawks signed which wide receiver who has played primarily for the Packers and Chiefs?
We don't know it. I can always ask Aiden, but
Is it what is it, MVS or something? Valdez Scantling or something? Is that his name? Fuck,
I don't know.
we're not gonna pronounce it right and we're gonna get it wrong.
I know someone who would know this, but I don't think we're allowed to phone a friend Reggie anymore.
You are not.
we are not phone a
It's
friend.
been
We are.
3 seasons.
I don't care.
I don't care.
I could call Kyle. I'm pretty sure it's Valdez Scantling, but I'm not sure his first name.
Aiden might know too if you want. I don't know if Kyle will answer. But if you think Kyle will answer that, that's fine.
He's usually at a bar on Thursday. He's kind of got a problem. If your guy's around,
Yeah, I mean he's my roommate, so we're good.
yeah,
All right.
ask him. We're gonna use it.
The rare
All right.
Chickenhawks phone a friend.
Fuck, he's
All
gonna
right.
get this point if we get it right.
Aiden, quick question: the Seahawks signed which wide receiver who has primarily played for the Packers and Chiefs?
This year?
Yeah,
Is it Mark? What's his name? Scantling? MVS?
That would line up. I don't know if he got signed by him. Though.
what's the how do you
What's
pronounce
his
his name?
name?
Marquez Valdez Scantling.
What's his
Marquez
first name?
Valdez Scanlon. Marquez Valdez Scanlon. Should we final it?
Scantling. Yeah. Fine.
All right, final.
Correct.
Paul, you too.
Yeah. Cam recovers half a point because he's the one who actually said the last name the right way.
Thank you.
Cam game.
Okay. No one has used their double yet, by the way. But the phone of friends are gone. Next question. Niche round, 18th Dynasty Egypt. Which pharaoh's second wife was weirdly also Nefertiti's wet nurse?
Final.
Correct.
What?
How many pharaohs were there?
Not that many.
A
In
lot. In general, a lot.
No,
Yeah.
I meant like in the 18th dynasty.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously there were a lot in all of ancient Egypt. In the 18th dynasty, there aren't that many, but
There's like 3.
well, the
that,
thing is,
that works.
there's a fair amount, but like half or more of them, historians know like nothing about them. So you can't really. There's like 4 that actually have like substantive things to ask about.
No,
but
there's. I don't know if I agree with that, but
we're not limited to only asking about the pharaohs though, so it's fine.
No, when I looked up both that and whatever. I think it was like the Roman dynasty, and I was like, which one has more information? Which one do we block?
Honestly, the Roman one has more information.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because it's, I mean, so much more recent. Okay, Chickenhawks. Fast food promos. I guess I tweaked both of these questions too. They were both too easy before. Burger King offered this burger for a limited time around Halloween 2018 and is arguably most famous for its accompanying scary black cherry slushy, which made Ethan's poop dark green for days.
Is this the
I don't know the name of it.
Nightmare Burger?
I would check out. I'm not sure.
Nightmare
don't-
King. No, it would be King because that's what they name their sandwiches.
It's got chicken on it,
Oh,
but it also has a burger on it.
I think I remember there being a Nightmare King because they had like an all black one, but
That was like
that had a different name.
It's not
That made my
anything
poop
else.
black for like 3 days too. So also the red one was the red one that made my poop red for 3 days. So we go Nightmare King final.
Correct.
Nice.
Yeah, this question was actually originally like literally like, what is the name of the turkey that Popeyes has at Thanksgiving? And I thought that Steven might lose his mind if they actually got a niche question, if that is the question.
especially after mine, which was pretty tough.
I changed, yours was pretty easy before too.
Okay.
Yeah, I made both of them harder. Okay. Movies is a category about movies.
We could double this one if we still need to. We're pretty good.
Aren't they pretty good at movies?
I don't know, but I think we are
I
too.
don't like the double here, but
Me
if
neither.
if you want to do it, we can.
No, that's fine. We're really saving it then, but that's
No,
fine.
we might want to use it. What's left? We might have NBA left actually.
Yeah, but I'm like 25% on NBA this season.
True.
I think we have a pretty good tracker. Like they might be good, but plus
All right.
apparently every question Neil's made super easy, so it's
All right. We'll do it. We'll use it.
All
all
right.
right.
Finally, a double is on the board. Here's the question for Mentally Illest first. Simon Pegg often works with this actor, known for their comedy movies like Hot Fuzz, Shaun of the Dead, and Slaughterhouse Rules.
Fuck, I know his first name,
What's his first name?
Nick.
I mean, I know his face for sure.
Yeah. Is it Nick Winters?
Could be. Andrew, you got anything?
That's my best guess.
That's why I'm watching a movie a day this year. I don't know.
All right, let it rip.
Nick Winters final.
I have no idea.
I feel like it's like a wintry. That clicks a bit.
No
I
clue.
watched. It's something winter related. I know that.
Nick Snow.
Because I think he's also in the World's End movie, and I just watched that. Because Simon Pegg's in that one too. Yeah, Nick Snow's not a bad one.
All right,
Fuck, I don't think that's it, but I think
do we have anything better?
no. Nick Snow final.
It is Nick Frost.
Oh my
Oh my
God.
god.
I knew it was winter themed.
So,
Crazy.
so when you said Nick Snow, I was like, wait a minute. I think there's an actor named Nick Frost.
Fuck, man.
That's what I. So close.
This is for 2 points, and would make the game dormy. No, it would put the game out of reach. What British actress has shown up throughout many Wes Anderson movies with major roles in The French Dispatch, Moonrise Kingdom, and Grand Budapest Hotel?
Um,
Not sure if Chickenhawks are a big Wes Anderson crowd.
I've
Not-
I've seen the Grand Budapest Hotel a lot.
I know Scarlett Johansson was in his most recent one, but it's definitely not
No,
that good.
I don't think it is. Fuck it. All I can think of is Ralph Fiennes in the Grand Budapest Hotel.
the the only person that I know that was in any of those was Bill Murray, and he's not an actress.
Yeah, he's also in the Grand Budapest Hotel.
I don't think we're gonna get this.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yikes.
Wait, they won't steal it. I can't think of anything.
3, 2, 1.
Bill
Answer.
Murray.
Chance to steal a double here.
Andrew, have you watched any Wes Anderson this year?
I have. What's the lady's name who's the witch in Narnia? That blonde lady.
Oh, fuck. It's not Glenn Close. It's Tilda Swinton.
I think that might be it. I don't know if that's her name, but if
That
it's the
is her
same
name.
person.
That is her name.
Okay, we'll go
Tilda
Tilda
Swinton,
Swinton
probably.
final.
Correct.
Fuck.
Let's go.
Huge.
Double.
That's
I
right.
think we're still gonna lose, but it's okay.
Yeah, because
Go home happy.
it's about vibes, all right? It's points per game.
Now it's a game. Handheld consoles is your next
Fuck.
category. Which
We
is
should have doubled this. Holy shit.
All right.
I
Mentally,
mean,
double
like
this.
the next one's MLB, right? Or
And
NBA.
NBA.
We already got college basketball.
I mean, yeah, but you can double up on basketball.
Yeah, I know, but it's more likely that we get MLB.
Neil also is an MLB guy.
I think we hold it, man.
You think so?
I guess. I think, yeah, there's a lower likelihood that they're going to steal MLB.
Okay.
All right. Here is your question, Mentally Illest. Between the original Game Boy and Game Boy Color, Nintendo released this version of the Game Boy that could play Pokemon Blue, Red, and Yellow.
Between Game Boy and Game Boy Color? Okay.
So it's also pre Game Boy Advance, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know there was one between these two.
I didn't either.
I have a guess.
What is it?
The SP.
No, that's
No, that's after the
Advance.
after the Advance.
Unless they did a Game Boy SP and then a Game Boy Advance SP.
No, they didn't. I had an SP.
Did they do a Game Boy Light?
3,
Maybe.
2.
Yeah.
Go Game Boy Light final.
Okay, that is incorrect.
Okay.
I don't have a clue.
we guess?
Wasn't this like the Pikachu version or something? I'm sure Spencer's screaming right now.
Should we guess the
Could
Game
you
Boy
unmute
Advance?
real quick so we
I
can hear the
honestly like the
screams?
SP because there was a Game Boy Advance SP, but maybe this was just the Game Boy SP.
Yeah, try it.
We'll go Game Boy SP final.
Incorrect. This is the
It's the
Game
Pocket,
Boy
boys.
Pocket.
Oh,
All right, I'm gonna
yeah.
let the just letting the 9 p.m. game know that we need some more time. Okay. Next question. In 1990, Sega released their first handheld console with this product that could play some of the earliest Sonic games.
This is the name of the handheld.
Yeah, I think so. I'll double check
No
that.
shot.
Yeah, we're not gonna get this. So what was there? There
Um,
was the Sega Genesis, but that's like the home console.
Yeah.
I'm
Is it
definitely gonna
is
recognize it.
Dreamcast one? Or is that a console?
No, that's a console as well. I'm definitely gonna like know it instantly, but I don't think we're gonna get it. Oh,
Mm. Yeah, I'm not sure.
we could have used the phone a friend here. Shit, we're not gonna get it. Maybe just say the
Central.
Dreamcast.
All right, Dreamcast final.
Man,
I've got no idea.
Dreamcast. Hydro Thunder, Brian.
Yeah, but that was on the Genesis that you had, right?
No, that was on the Dreamcast.
Oh, that was on the Dreamcast?
Hell of a console.
This would have been around the time of the Genesis, I think, right?
It was. I think it was before the Dreamcast. Yeah.
Yeah. How about like Boomerang?
Great channel.
Craig Channel. Final.
It is the Game Gear.
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
Me neither. All right, last category tonight is special teams, special plays, special players, which is a MLB category. Mentally Illest are doubling this, and they can tie the game if they get their question right. And
It'd be
Literally-
crazy. This game is.
We might
I
be
can
cooked.
literally guarantee you that the Chickenhawks will miss their question. So if you get this one right, you're going to go to overtime or win. Here's your question. Despite the two-headed pitching monster of Randy Johnson and Kurt Schilling, as well as the offensive prowess of Sean Green, it was this reliable veteran outfielder who hit the walk-off single, that should say, in Game 7 of the World Series for the Arizona Diamondbacks in 2001.
Brian, do you know it?
I don't. You go for
Luis
it.
Gonzalez. Final.
Correct.
We're
No
so
way.
cooked.
Let's go,
Fucking
dude.
cooked.
Let's go.
Fuck you, Mariano Rivera.
Hey.
No, we
That's
stand by that.
ourselves.
He's got some allegations against him right now, actually.
Yeah, I heard that. I didn't
Like-
know
Yeah, there
that.
you go.
Crazy allegations.
Yeah, I made
Yeah.
up for my lost double. All right. Or
All
my,
right.
niche.
This is the deciding point of the game. If not, we'll go to overtime. Here it is. The 2002 Angels were led by the likes of closer Troy Percival and stout middle infield of Darren Erstad and David Eckstein. However, this outfielder clocked 3 home runs and 8 RBIs with his .385 average across the World Series.
I think we need to pass instantly.
Sure. Pass.
All right,
Pass,
Albert
pass.
Pujols final.
Okay, so it's either I think, and I don't know if he was a
Throw him out there, man.
Tim Salmon, Troy Glaus are the two names that come to mind. I don't know if Glaus played for the Angels though. I think he played for the Angels. Tim Salmon, I know, played for the Angels.
I feel like Glaus was around later,
Wi-Fi.
so,
I was afraid
but I don't know. It's all you, man.
Go with the sure bet that you know is on the
Yeah.
team.
Tim Salmon, final.
Oh, thank God.
Troy Glass.
Fuck.
Oh,
Fuck.
I'm
All
sorry,
right,
man.
so overtime it is.
All good, Andrew. All good.
Still,
Damn, I
All
don't think I've
time
had overtime
comeback.
in like 3 seasons.
Imagine we
pain.
would not
I'm
be in
in fucking
overtime if we
pain.
said South Korea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good point.
That's brutal.
Dude.
All
Oh.
Okay.
Of course, it's when I want to watch sports too.
Okay, so I'm just taking a picture of this.
Should have known. I should have known it was Troy Glaus. I should have known. That's on me.
All right.
Hey man, we wouldn't be here if you
Got the
didn't
double.
get. Yeah.
All right, this is an interesting one. I think that will appeal to both teams. Here it is. It is the 25 largest militaries measured by active duty personnel.
This is a great.
Oh, fucking fire me up! I just watched a TikTok on this.
Oh no.
All right, Mentally Illest, you're going first, and your time starts now.
Well, I think we go United States.
Sure.
Final.
All right, that's correct. They are number 3.
Great guess. Great guess.
Do you want? I can be the person who finals, but we need to have one.
Hey,
Yeah.
Alex,
Go ahead.
You could be the person who finals.
China
Okay.
final.
I like that.
All right, yeah, that's correct. It's number 1. All right, 1-1. Mentally Illest, go ahead.
Russia.
Probably.
You'd think.
All right. We'll final Russia.
Correct. That is number 5. I don't know why my highlighter is being annoying. All right, go ahead, Chickenhawks.
Let me cook. I have a few in my back pocket, but North Korea final.
Correct. That is a country. All right, 2-2. Mentally Illest, go ahead.
South Korea.
I think that's a good bet.
They have mandatory service, so
Yeah.
South Korea final.
Correct. That is number 8. Go ahead, Chickenhawks.
Alex, the mandatory service, if you know any of those, it makes sense.
Yeah, no, it's I literally watched a TikTok on this like last week. It's Iran final.
That is number 7. Okay.
Feel like
3-3.
I know the largest in Europe is Ukraine, so I think we go with that.
Yeah.
Ukraine final.
Okay, that's correct. It's number 20.
Oh,
All right, go ahead, Chickenhawks.
India final.
Correct. Okay, so it is 4-4, so it's basically, it's sudden death now. Go ahead, Mentally Illest.
do we pair India here with Pakistan?
I don't know.
Afghanistan.
What about Turkey?
Do whatever you want.
Okay.
Turkey final.
Correct, that's number 14. Go ahead, Chickenhawks.
Yeah, Pakistan.
Final.
Okay, yeah, that's number 6.
Scary.
All right,
Okay.
Mentally Illest.
I thought it would be a lot different.
That border, dude.
I will sacrifice my life.
Are we on the clock?
Your time can start now because Alex was doing a
Okay.
race.
Doing a bit.
How do you feel about like Indonesia? Just
It's
by
real big.
population?
It's real big.
Sure.
Brazil.
All right.
maybe?
Well, let's not keep throwing stuff out.
Alex
Or-
watched
We'll
the
go
TikTok.
Indonesia final.
Correct, it's 11.
Yeah, but how long can a TikTok be? Like,
All right.
is this all 25? Does he just
It
roll
can
all
be 10
25?
minutes.
You have to click on the profile and then go to all 3 parts, and I think Brazil was on that list. Brazil final.
Correct, it's number 12. All right, go ahead, Mentally Illest.
Holy shit.
I have a guess. I have one that I think is probably right, but let me
Okay.
think about it.
Okay.
What about Egypt?
Sure, man.
Okay.
4.
Egypt final?
Okay, that is correct. It's number 10. All right, go ahead, Chickenhawks.
I think Thailand's also on there because they have mandatory service as well. We didn't say that yet, right? Yeah, Thailand final.
Yes, that is number 13. All right, go ahead, Mentally
I
Illest.
have one.
Okay.
Philippines?
Yeah, I'd believe that.
They're in like a quasi war with China right now, so I feel like that'd be high.
Sure.
Go Philippines final?
Okay, that is incorrect.
Oh!
Feel
All right,
it? I'm gonna go. Our
Chickenhawks.
friends from. Fuck, this might be lower in the list. We're going ballsy. Japan final.
Correct. That's number 18.
Yeah.
I thought they
Alex,
were like the
Throw
low
myself off a
20s.
bridge.
All right. So here are
Israel's
other
gotta be
ones:
9, right?
Vietnam, Colombia, Saudi Arabia, Sri Lanka, Mexico, France, Eritrea, Myanmar, the UK, and Morocco.
Morocco wasn't on my TikTok.
Israel with mandatory service isn't on there?
It's so small.
It's so
Yeah.
small.
Like even if the whole country was like in the army, like it still wouldn't make it.
Myanmar wasn't on my TikTok either.
Well, your TikTok must have gone to 22 then.
Uh,
Okay. Thanks for
Matt,
playing
are you
back.